Hey everybody, so I'm going to show you how to use Google Meets. It's really simple. Firstly, you've got to go to meet.google.com. Meet.google.com. This used to be called Hangouts Meet, I think, but they got rid of the Hangouts part. Now, if you've got an account where you can create your own meetings, this is what you'll see. Join or start a meeting, and then a schedule if you've got one. The background changes, I don't know, Google chooses that. If you've got an account that does not allow you to create meetings, what you'll see here is use a meeting code, and it'll say your account only lets you join meetings. So we're going to switch back. My school account allows me to create them, which is nice. If you've got an account that uses G Suite, then it probably does, but it sort of depends on if they pay for it or not. So anyways, I'm going to create a meeting, and then I'm going to log into it with another computer. Now, one thing you'll see, since I've got the camera on down here, down in the corner there, I can't use the camera on Google Meets, but that's actually fine. I can use the microphone, obviously, and you can turn off the camera and turn off the microphone. I'll show you that in a minute. So, Meets, meeting, trial. So to create a meeting, just click the button, and then type in a name, something unique, and then continue. Now it'll say camera is starting, but again, mine's failed because I'm using the camera here, but you see the microphone is on. So now I can do present or join now. I'm going to do I'm going to do join now. And this is how I always start. And now you'll see the meeting information. And what you should do is do copy joining info. This is if you're creating a new one. And you can copy that, and then you can paste it into an email. So I'm just going to email it to myself. Actually, yeah, I'm going to email it to my personal account. Okay, so there it is. And then I'll show you on the other computer in just 1 second. Now the other way you can do it, you can do add people, and then you can enter people that way, obviously. So at any rate, this is what you'll see here if you don't have a camera, or if the person you're talking to doesn't have a camera, you'll just see their icon. Now I'm going to connect to it with this other device. This is my work account on here. And actually, I've got the other device right here. This is the actual desktop for the other device. So I'll show you what that's all about. So click on the meeting, click on the link. This computer is pretty slow, so you'll have to be patient with me. I don't want to log in with that one, but let's see. Probably won't make a difference, actually. Yeah. So now you see it says allow Meet to use your camera and microphone. That's because I've never used this computer for Meet specifically. So I'm going to do allow up here. Now this is using Google Chrome. You should always use Google Chrome for everything. Allow. And it wants to use your mic and your camera. Allow. Okay, and then I can click, then that goes away on its own, actually. I didn't have to click anything. So now here it is. So now I'm connected to this one. Let's see, yep, there's that. All right, and so this is me on another computer. This would be like if a different user were signing in. So now I can do join now. Adam Dix join. And so I'm just going to mute the one microphone because otherwise I'll get that reverberation. Take that back. I'm going to mute them both. So this view that you see right here, this is the other person, right? Now what that person has for a view is, if I can see it, it's tough to tell if you can see that, but at any rate, basically all it is you're seeing just the black screen with just my logo there. And the reason that is because I can show you, yeah, just that. The reason that is because, again, on this device, I don't have a camera that's working right now. So that's the basic, those are the basic features. So now I can do a couple of neat things. I can turn on captions. Captions have been turned on. Now they're only turned on this one, but what you'll see, if I turn on the mic, what you'll see is it will start to write out, yeah, there we go. It will start to write out what I'm saying. And that's Google like automatically creating the captions. So that's kind of nice. All right, I'm gonna turn that off. And let's do present now. So you can present your entire screen or just a window. I'll try both. Let's try your entire screen. And yep, Chrome wants to share the content. Choose what you'd like to share. Click it and click share. Okay. Now it says you are presenting your screen. So I'm gonna make that smaller. And you see here, this is my entire screen. That's what's being shown on the other computer. Again, this here, because I'm connected to AnyDesk, this is the other computer. Let's see. So like if I open up, you know, a folder or something like that, that's what's shared. Everything that you see on the screen is what's shared. And the reason it gets this weird infinity thing is because I'm sharing it and I've connected to it with AnyDesk. So anyways, when I'm done with that, I can do stop sharing. And then you see the other screen goes back to that. And this screen just goes back to this. There are a couple of other things. So again, we can do present now and do a window. And now, let's see. Yeah, I'll present just this window and do share. And now, on here, all you see is that one window. So let me open it up here. All that I see on the other computer is that one window. You see that? So you can share individual windows as well, which is similar to like what you would have with Adobe Connect. Stop sharing. I'm going to get rid of that. There are some other features. So again, captions, you can go full screen. You can do change layout and do something like these tiled ones or spotlight. I think spotlight, I think the way that works is whoever's actively speaking at the time, it picks them up, which won't work for mine because I'm speaking into both of the microphones right now. But let's see, settings. I think that's, yeah, you can choose a different microphone, different speakers. You can choose a different camera. You can change the resolution. So I can I can bump this up to 720p if it's available. Okay, and now actually I can do that same thing with the other one. Let's see here. And then we'll see, I don't even know if this camera honestly is good enough for 720p on this other computer, but we'll see in a minute. So it says microphone is off, okay. It says it can do 720p, but let's see. Okay, done. Doesn't appear to be 720p yet, but that's all right. And then over here, you've got the info again, and you can attach things. So Google, I'm sorry, if you create a schedule and you attach the things to your Google Calendar schedule, then they will show up here. So that would be Word documents, PowerPoint presentations, that type of thing. Instead of attaching things, which you can totally do, that's fine. And if you've got assignments, you might want to attach them. But if not, I would just do screen share, just do present, and then share whatever documents you want the other folks to see. So apart from those things, you can pause, turn off the camera and the microphone here. So for instance, let's see, again, this is the other screen. So if I turn the camera off on the other screen, you see now it goes away here, right? Now the camera's not on this one because it has failed, because I'm using it to record myself. If I turn the camera back on here, take a second, there we go. And that's really nice. You can make sure you turn off your microphone if you have someone else that you need to talk to, or like if you're going to use the restroom or something. You can turn off the camera if you need to. If you need to do something where you don't want others to see. So I don't know, if you're gonna give yourself take a shot of vodka or whatever halfway through, turn off the camera, turn off the mic, quit, whatever, turn it back on, and nobody knows any better. Other than that, are there any other options I'm missing? Yeah, you can use a phone for this as well, and you can record the meeting also, which is as simple as clicking record meeting. Let's see here. You see this joining info? There is a dial-in number with a PIN code. They're always US numbers as far as I know, but you can actually just call in from a regular, even like a landline if you wanted to, or from your cell phone. And then apart from that, there's this, which shows what people are in it. And then there's a chat box so that you can chat with people. And it says send a message to everyone. So blah, blah, blah. And then what you'll see on the other side, see it shows up right here. Okay, so like I can open that up. And then there it is, showing up in the chat. So that's about it. Hopefully that's helpful. There's probably some other functions here and there, but that's going to be like the bulk of what you would want to use. So mic on, camera on, share the desktop, or share an individual application. You can post things when you make a schedule. You can put things into the calendar announcement, which is a calendar function anyways. You can put things into your calendar. You'll notice it will pop up and say, are you talking? Your mic is off. Interesting that it knows that I'm talking even though the microphone is off, and that's because the microphone is off in software. The sound is still going through. The computer still recognizes it. It could still record me. Now, not if you do record meeting, but if there were spyware or malware or whatever, the mic is still working. So that may be something to keep in mind. But yeah, that's about it. Then you've got the chat functions, and you've got that neat, I really think the captions thing is kind of cool, actually, because it uses, as far as I know, it uses Google's AI to caption. And that's why it's able to automatically get this live, basically. There's a bit of a delay. You see what I mean? But it works pretty well, actually. And when that's on this computer, you'll see it's not on this one, simply because I haven't turned it on this computer. So, yeah. I guess that's it. All right. Thanks, everybody.